Oh, nice. It's recording. Wonderful. All right. Okay. I'm not sure who's sitting right now, but I'll bet that most of you don't have good posture. And if you're anything like me, then you've started to experience back pain at an age that you probably would not have liked. Um, but I think that poor posture has infested our generation, and I think it is also still very possible to counter it early on. The three main ways to counter back pain early on are through exercise, safety awareness, and medical assistance. Although exercise isn't for everyone, and there's various types of exercise, the main type that I'll be focusing on is stretching. Um, there are various ways to stretch. So you can do yoga and a whole bunch of stuff. We're just going to do basic stretches. It's cheap, it's easy, doesn't take much time. Based on an article from Starkwood Chiropractic, an easy way to ease lower back pain from back strain is to implement gentle stretching daily. These types of stretches can be with toe touches, knee to chest exercises, and spinal twists. But like I said, exercising isn't for everyone. So another good way to avoid back pain at a young age is to understand where the back pain and injuries start. Sorry. Back pain at a young age has a variety of causes, but according to a Texas orthopedic clinic, back pain experienced at a young age is a result of overstrenuous exercise and awkward movements. I'm going to be focusing on the awkward movements part because that is a key example of improper lifting techniques. Oftentimes when people are lifting basic things, it doesn't have to be heavy, maybe 10, 15 pounds. They'll often just lift straight with the middle of their back and strain it, pull muscles and stuff like that, when you should really be lifting with your legs and having a straight back to avoid injuries. But to relate to my peers like you guys, a more common way that you guys might experience pain is in the upper back. And according to Sutter Health, many people typing on their gadgets have a hunched back leading to upper back pain. So if you're just, spending less time on your gadgets and stuff like that, keeping a straight back, you probably won't be feeling all the pain over here. But even though sometimes knowing how to avoid pain and stretching isn't enough, you might need medical assistance. Some of the most beneficial types of medical assistance are going to be with chiropractors and acupuncture treatments. I'm sure most of you guys have seen on YouTube or TikTok something like that about chiropractic videos, whether they're funny or just ASMR type videos. And most people have seen them, so you actually have an idea of what it is. But according to the Cleveland, Ohio clinic, chiropractors make sure not only that your joints are moving properly, but also that your surrounding muscles are functioning as well. Going back to the improper lifting, when you're pulling muscles and stuff like that, that's resulting in the back pain. So if you go to the chiropractor, it's going to kind of just overall boost how you're feeling with your back pain. And about the dry needling, according to Healthline, dry needling may provide relief for muscle pains and stiffness, and in addition, improve flexibility and increase range of motion. So if your main issue is not so much with your spinal, your spine and like scoliosis or something like that, and if it's more so weak muscles or muscle strains, then dry needling may be for you. But overall, the back pain issue in our generation seems to have gotten a little bit out of control. And it is my pleasure to inform you guys how to avoid that altogether or just reduce it if that helps. You can do this in ways, like I said, with medical assistance, knowing safety techniques to avoid the injuries, and as well as implementing exercise in your daily routines. But I hope throughout the speech you might have adjusted your posture a little bit and maybe learned something about how to avoid back pain. Thank you.
I wish you told me